I knew I always wanted to be a scientist, always been curious about how things function, so now I'm at the forefront where I'm trying to develop that knowledge. So this is my temp lab space.
His chemistry is kind of like making a recipe no one's tasted before.
But in chemistry, you can make a new molecule, and you can make a molecule nobody ever made before.
High purity inert gas.
This sparkling space at Northeastern University is a top chef chemist's new kitchen.
Very carefully control the temperature.
Jesse Peltier is inventor, assistant professor, and architect.
Before I focused on research, this topic, that topic, but now I have to think about how do I get this project to work? What equipment do we need to make this project happen and come to life?
Even as a second-born child, Jesse was goal-oriented and driven.
He did everything early. He went from crawling for 3 weeks to walking and then running like a month later. He was really ahead of himself, yeah. Ahead of everybody, actually.
Jesse's dad grew up here on the Turtle Mountain Reservation before moving the family to Seattle for work.
I'm just so proud of my son. He's come a long way from hesitant to get on his first plane trip out to Dartmouth, flying there by himself. He's never done something like that.
Dartmouth University was 3,000 miles from home.
Most of the years that Jesse was here as a student, he was a peer tutor. This guy brought talent, he brought skill, and he brought a tremendous amount of humility to the job. And, you can't ask for better than that in terms of learning from someone who really wants you to learn.
Jesse was on a pre-med track until finding creativity in chemistry.
You need to know a lot of facts, and you need to know the ideas that connect them. The most successful people are able to ask questions based on what they know and think of new ideas.
For a contest in middle school, Jesse memorized the mathematical concept pi to 350 digits. Now he seeks any number of new solutions.
So what I'm most excited about is trying to solve some of the biggest challenges we face as a society, like renewable energy sources, and energy storage is one of the biggest challenges that we're facing right now. Lithium-ion batteries aren't really poised to address that challenge. That's where other technologies start to become more prominent. Hydrogen, for example, is how you store that energy in chemical bonds. Redox flow batteries is something I'm also investigating.
Job one is starting a new research group in a state-of-the-art lab.
I've never spent this kind of money in my life, but I've had to learn how to do that as I go along. The better I am at my job, the more successful my group will be, right?
Dr. Jesse Peltier seeks unimagined bonding at a molecular level and an emotional and spiritual level, too. His partner, Cassie, was an engineering student at Dartmouth.
He definitely has a passion for chemistry that comes out. We'll be at home just watching a show or whatever, relaxing, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, I've got an idea. And he'll start writing it down, writing out like the chemical compound of whatever it is, and then trying to explain it to me. And most of it goes over my head, but I try to be attentive.
I have a very growth-oriented mindset, wanting to always push myself to keep growing in different facets of my life. Whether it's my relationship or my research, always finding ways in which I can improve